In this video, I'm going to be sharing a little bit of information in regards to these glasses here. So I've got a little pamphlet and I'm going to go through it and I'm just going to share what they're used for and how I am implementing them into my daughter's natural health and wellness regimen for helping to stimulate her vision and supporting her vision for the long haul throughout her life, as many children grow out of things that they have dealt with as children, and as they grow into adults, there are things that they no longer will be stigmatized by, and these are things that are going to help with eliminating any type of issues when it comes to the eyes. So I have already shared here these gummies, but I will just kind of give a run through of these again. These are lutein gummies, and as it states here, these are clinically proven to support vision health. Aside from getting carrots and things like that into children's diets, I think it's always good to supplement and make sure that wherever they are missing, those vegetables in their diet, to try and follow up with either a multivitamin or lutein gummy, something specific that is going to help them to develop and grow in a healthy way. So this is the pamphlet for the Natural Eyes glasses. It states here, a safe, completely natural relaxation technique for your eyes. Vision training for your eyes, takes only minutes a day. And I'm just going to go through here and share some historical information about how these types of things were used throughout history. So this is the background information section. It states here, vision techniques are not really anything new. Various applications of vision training have been used throughout history. The Indian yogi Patanjali devised techniques to tone and condition the extraocular muscle more than 2,000 years ago. In the 7th century, the Greek physician Paulus Aegineta used a mask which had eye holes in it, forcing the crossed eye to straighten out. In the early 20th century, the American ophthalmologist William H. Bates commented after 30 years of research, the theory that poor vision is unavoidable does not fit the observed facts, and I have seen many cases in which errors of refraction spontaneously recovered or changed form. Bates further believed that stress can adversely affect the visual system. To induce relaxation, he advocated covering the eyes and swinging body. He devised exercises to improve eye movements and help sharpen acuity. Through his research and the continued research of his followers, the field of behavioral optometry was born. So I love how it gives you some information here into how these things have been used throughout history, how vision is something that doesn't have just a linear way of dealing with the issue. And it's just going to give you here some information about vision training, how to create it to be a regimen in your everyday life. It doesn't have to be worn all day. It's only for a few minutes to help relax the eyes, whether it be from screen time, blue light. These are things that are going to help the eyes to rebalance themselves. So we'll talk about here also stress reduction. And it states, in a high-pressure technological society, stress and tension may have an effect on vision, especially for people who do a lot of reading, accounting, or computer work. It is important that we take the time to release the stress and tension that builds up in our lives and our bodies. Relaxation and exercise have proven to be important stress reducers. So it kind of just gives you some descriptions here about natural eyes. It gives you some diagrams here about the blur circle within the eye. Lots of really good stuff. It talks about wearing your natural eyes. And this is something that can be used for 15 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be a prolonged period of time, just to help relax those muscles. And it can definitely become something that is an everyday regimen. So it clearly states here what not to do with them. Obviously, not to drive your car or a motorcycle, not to ride a bicycle, walk, or jog, and not to use when preparing food, because clearly, as you can see here, you cannot see out of these holes if you are wearing them and you are operating a vehicle. It is an obvious factor that these are not to be worn like regular shades. Then it talks about here adjusting your natural eyes, different eye exercises that you can do. Lots of good stuff. It talks about eye stretching, clock rotation, scanning. Then it talks about pencil push-ups, palming. Lots of good stuff here. So I definitely am making use of these types of modalities to alleviate any future issues when it comes to vision for my child. In the back here, you can see the bibliography, and it kind of gives you some information into understanding the athletic eye, how you can improve your vision, natural vision improvements, how computers contribute to visual stress, and overall how to obtain healthy eyes and better vision. So I'm definitely excited to incorporate these into a regimen for my little one. If you like this video, please give it 2 thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more DIYs, recipes, and thank you so much for watching.